The new boss at Twitter, Elon Musk, says the company seems like both a social network and a crime scene after a leak that alleged the platform previously broke its own rules to ban then US President Donald Trump.
In the past, we exempted a policy violation from a world leader due to the public interest value. Are we dropping the public interest now, and any new violation could be a trigger for me to understand?
In this specific case, we are changing our public interest approach for his account to say any violation would result in suspension.
The ban on Trump violated Twitter's policy of unbiased moderation, and recent leaks claim that company staff had spent months seeking a way to do it. Emerged internal messages show that some employees initially resisted calls to ban then President Trump, but then the pressure ramped up and the move went ahead.
This might be an unpopular opinion, but one-off ad hoc decisions like this that don't appear rooted in policy are, in my humble opinion, a slippery slope. This now appears to be a fiat by an online platform CEO with a global presence that can gatekeep speech for the entire world.
Well, new boss Elon Musk has been supporting efforts to expose alleged wrongdoing by the company's former management. That includes claims Twitter staff had suppressed information that could have been unflattering to Democrat Joe Biden as he was running for president 2 years ago. While leaks purport to confirm the platform used the so-called shadow banning system to limit the visibility of tweets by conservative users. We spoke to one of those such conservative users, broadcaster and political commentator Steve Gill, who says Elon Musk is trying to rehabilitate Twitter after deceitful moves by the company's past management.
I think because we're seeing what's actually in the Twitter files, the emails that went back and forth, what we're seeing can be trusted. And it's interesting, you're not seeing the FBI, the intelligence agencies, the other businesses. They're not denying the accuracy of these emails and tweets. They don't like them, but they're not denying the accuracy. And I think as we see more and more coming out, and it looks like the next big tranche of information is going to relate to what was being done with COVID, the vaccines. We now have senior officials at some of the vaccine companies admitting that it was not tested as thoroughly, was not as safe as they claimed. So this goes beyond just the political intrigue that was being dealt through Twitter. It goes to the propaganda that was put out that was forcing people into vaccines that were not nearly as safe as we were told, not as tested as we were told. So a lot more revelations are going to come to light that I think are going to be found credible by those who are actually in the arena. It wasn't just Donald Trump that they were banning conservative voices, they were banning other media outlets. They were even banning comedy sites like Babylon Bee and others that were satirical. They were doing anything they could to silence anything that would hurt the Biden administration, the intelligence officials who were cooperating with them, the Department of Justice officials who were cooperating with them. This was essentially a coup in the dark at Twitter, and now it's coming to light, and hopefully there will be full prosecution of those who were involved. I think ultimately Trump will return to Twitter in full force, in part because his alternative Truth Social has not gotten the traction I think he would have liked. And I think all of the attention on Twitter, people coming back to Twitter, will lead Donald Trump to look for where he can have the loudest voice. And I think moving forward, that's going to be back to Twitter.